Our planet is very unique from all others. Our luscious forests and oceans give it the blue-green colors seen from space. Our rainforests are home to thousands of species of plants, animals, and home to many indigenous forest people. Before deforestation, 60% of Earth was covered by forests, according to the worldcounts.com. Within that 60%, rainforests make up less than 7%, but 50% of Earth's total living things. Earth's forests provide the world with air for us to breathe, water to drink, and one of the prime defenses against climate change, as stated by AmericanForest.org. Because of that, the organism saved farmers roughly billions of dollars each year by reducing the number of pesticides they need. In addition to forests helping us grow foods, they are also a main provider of protein, in addition to a safety net during times of food scarcity. Many of these indigenous forest people use the forest to provide them with food and safety. However, forests have begun to be taken away by deforestation. FAO.org states that 80% of the world's land-based biodiversity and billions of dollars worth of medicinal plants are found in our world's forests. Also, according to the FAO.org, forests are also very important for food production. They help regulate local weather systems by controlling how much rain or snow falls in a given area. Many plants need the help of wild pollinators to produce plants and seeds. Many of these important pollinators, such as birds, bees, insects, and animals, make their homes in the forest next to farmlands. These forests are also home to natural pest controllers. FAO.org says that 99% of pests that are capable of destroying crops are kept at bay by the animals and insects who eat them in the forest.
Deforestation is the action of clearing a wide area of trees. Even though the negative consequences outweigh the good when it comes to deforestation, there are a few positives to keep in mind that started the act that we call deforestation. Deforestation is essentially good for our economy because in various ways it is bringing profit and resources into a country. To start off, the biggest reason of deforestation is agriculture. According to Deforestation in the Rainforest.weebly.com, 64% of the deforestation done in rainforests is due to the farming. Clearing away trees allows for impoverished farmers to provide for their families by having enough land to create a farm to sell their crops, or to have enough land to raise livestock. The next pro is that it provides an extreme wood resource. By cutting down trees, people use the wood for all different kinds of things, such as furniture, firewood, paper, and just everyday living essentials. Continually, deforestation has decreased the unemployment rate by providing jobs to people who will cut down these trees, and if deforestation stops, many people will be left unemployed. Families could be left without money. Everyone knows how fast our global population raises day after day. Well, with these increased numbers, there needs to be a space to put all these people. This is where deforestation comes into play, where trees are removed to create an area to build more residential areas for this growing population to live. Lastly, deforestation provides debt management to countries. For example, the United States tends to lend money to developing countries in continents like Africa and South America. By cutting down trees, these developing countries are able to pay back a part of their debts to countries like the United States because deforestation is again profitable. In the end though, the negatives always outweigh the good things when it comes to deforestation. It is important, although, to know why deforestation was started in the first place.
There are numerous negative aspects of deforestation dating back centuries. Since the year 1600, about 90% of the United States' indigenous forests have been removed. According to LiveScience.com, 18 million acres of forests are lost every year. That 18 million acres equates to about the size of Panama. This means that an average of 36 football fields worth of trees are wiped out every minute, and half of the world's tropical rainforests are lost. At this rate, NASA predicts that all the world's rainforests could be lost in a matter of 100 years, so generations after ours could only ever study them in textbooks or watch them in movies, but never see them in person. Unfortunately, Indonesia has suffered the most loss of forest land, averaging out to about 15.79 million hectares, according to a study done at the University of Maryland and World Resource Institute. National Geographic says that this detrimental absence in forests has led to the driving out of over 70% of the world's species of plants and animals from their homes. However, the effects stretch far beyond just the plants and animals and extend to the environment. Trees' roots anchor the soil to the ground, but without those trees, the soil freely erodes into the nearby streams and rivers. This can, in turn, decrease local water quality, contributing to poor health in populations in the area. Environmentally, trees are also houses to the majority of the atmosphere's carbon dioxide count. Forest loss contributes to about 6 to 12% of annual carbon dioxide emissions, and according to the 2010 Global Forest Resources Assessment, deforestation releases nearly 1 billion tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. In 2012, the EPA determined that carbon dioxide accounted for 82% of the United States' greenhouse gas. The human race should unfortunately be held accountable for this existential release of harmful CO2 into our air. According to Professor Rob Jackson at Stanford, deforestation is the second large anthropogenic source of carbon dioxide, ranging between 6 and 17%. If we don't stop cutting down our trees, we will drive our own species into extinction, along with all the plants and animals that we have already compromised.
We feel as though we were able to create a secure plan including multiple possible solutions to prevent deforestation. The first possible solution would be to create an appropriate petition. We would collect signatures from influential organizations and any other willing citizens in order to reinforce the problem and show the need for change. By doing so, the people would gain awareness, a lot of awareness, and we would gain support and hopefully additional funding for the cause that we would be able to put to end deforestation. The next possible solution, we hope to designate specific land to grow new plants and so new animals have safe homes and habitats. In turn, this plan would create new life in that area. It would serve for new habitats and safe, familiar sanctuaries for many plants and animal species. The new forest would be visually pleasing, safe, and allow for greater growth, but may be economically challenging. Another solution is that people could use websites, social medias, and donation sites such as GoFundMe pages in order to raise awareness and gain funding to help the process of creating a new environment. These websites would economically benefit this project greatly, and there are no other downfalls to that. Finally, it is also a possibility to talk directly to specific architects about new designs for surrounding industrial and residential buildings. Our plan would hope to construct new buildings primarily vertically rather than taking up more land space. It would allow for beautiful new buildings and ensure security of land, but may propose problems with airspace. This plan would allow for future economical growth due to designating more land to save forests and would allow species to grow and thrive in the remaining areas.
Our main goal in working with the problem of deforestation is to create a new habitat and save animals. In order to achieve this, we first have many individual goals that we would like to accomplish. We wish to first create awareness and get support for this cause of deforestation. We hope this makes more people aware of the problem and makes others want to take action as well. We then hope to be successful in creating forests and new environments. In the long run, we hope by creating new forests, we also help stop global warming, prevent extinction of endangered animals, and make our world beautiful again.